So you're a network marketer and you are thinking about how is it best to use your Facebook page, or maybe you've not even got one, you're thinking of creating one. Is it worth your time and effort? The name of the game is obviously to try and get people to be customers of yours, to try and get team members, or both of those things. And the way that begins is piquing someone's interest and curiosity. Obviously, a lot of people are on Facebook who could potentially be in your team. So we should use that method, right? We should be on Facebook because our prospects are there too. But the question is it worth spending money on Facebook? Is that the way to go? Or should we stick with free? Is it still possible via a Facebook page to get a decent results if we don't spend any money at all? Let's dive into those things. So this is from personal experience. Like everything I train you on is what's happening right now in the industry. I'm building a successful team. I've had a very successful career so far and intend to keep on growing that. So this isn't theory or opinion, this is actually what's happening right now. So what I would say first of all is if you can go and take a look at someone successful on Facebook. I did this with The Rock, right? I don't know how many people have got more likes than him, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I like him, he's somebody I follow, I like his movies, I like his branding, I think he's excellent to follow. Now, he had, I think it was like 38 or 58 million likes on Facebook. Let's even call it 38. I'm not sure on the number now, but it was millions of likes. And I was looking at his posts, and I think they had it was like 10,000 likes. One was like 100,000 likes maybe. Now, what is the percentage? I need a calculator. What is the percentage of that in terms of like the number of people that like the page compared to the number of people that are actually liking the post, right? So if we say, let's even say 100,000 divided by 38, 0.002. Is that right? Even if the math is wrong, it's going to be the most, it's going to be like 2%, right? Let's say it's 2%. Let's say I got the math wrong and it's 2%. That's 98% of people like me who like the guy, have taken the time to go and find him on Facebook and physically like the page. Is it really realistic to think that 98% of those people who are passionate about that person or that brand didn't even bother to like a post? It just isn't. And what that shows us, and you can do your own research and anybody you wish to on this, you'll see the percentages yourself, is Facebook is killing organic, i.e. free. Facebook is killing organic reach. So organic reach via a Facebook page. That means the number of people that have liked your page, who are actually being shown your content, your posts in their newsfeed. Facebook is killing it. Killing it. Why would it do that? I still believe in a Facebook page, and I'll explain in a second. Why would it do that? It's a business. Do you really think Zuckerberg and co. could be asked to go to court every 2 minutes? Just even think of the servers they have to support that number of customers, the number of people, right? Do you really think they'd be bothered to deal with all the branding and the advertising and the logos and staff and premises at the goodness of their hearts? Let's get realistic, right? People say, oh, my Facebook profile. No, it's not your Facebook profile, my friend, right? It's Zuckerberg's Facebook. The whole thing is his, right? And whoever else is a shareholder. And you are a consumer on there, right? That's just the way it is. It's people, oh, I'm sick of seeing these ads and these sponsored well, fine, that's fine, but get ready to pay a monthly fee for the platform, because without people paying money to advertise, it ain't going to be free. If there's no profit, the business will close, for sure. So it's a business that needs to make profit. So people are, Mark Zuckerberg and the rest of them, they're within their rights to say, this is our platform, this is our business, you are here by choice and by option. We are going to reduce the reach of Facebook pages. And if you don't like it, well, then don't use it. Go somewhere else. I'm not saying they're saying that, but that's the black and white of it, right? It's not ours, it's not mine, it's not yours, it's theirs. So they're killing the organic reach because they want you to pay. What they're saying is, if you are a person on Facebook and you're just using it socially, there's no need for you to pay anything. There's no need for you to try and advertise anything, right? Because you're just there for social reasons. But if you're on there for business, then if you're using our platform to make money, then we need to get a little slice of that action, right? If you went in the local area and saw a billboard and plastered your business name over it, someone would come knocking on the door and say, you owe us for that billboard, right? That's our advertising space. You owe us for that platform. Same with a leaflet. If you scribbled your business name and phone number on a leaflets and started handing them out and there was somebody else's, they'd say, stop doing that or pay me like some money, right? You can't, you just like cheat the game. So this is the way that Facebook is going. So yes, you are going to have to pay if you want to reach the people that have actually liked your content and to reach new people. But that's a good thing. You know why it's a good thing? Because it gets rid of all the amateurs. All the people, I'm not saying you have to be professional now, I'm talking about the long game, okay? If you only ever want to be an amateur, like you never want to reach any decent level of income in your network marketing business, you just do it for other reasons, you don't need a Facebook page, right? You just want to sign a handful of people and leave it at that. That's fine, right? Leave it at that. These people are going to stop advertising on Facebook or not bother because it's getting harder and harder to make it work. But what that does is it leaves more space for the professionals like me and potentially like you if you want to go full-time or above in your network marketing business. So we're removing all the people that just used to play at it, and we're now leaving space for those of us that want to get serious about it, right? It gives you an opportunity to operate in a less saturated marketplace when it comes to Facebook advertising. It also gives you control. If you say, my ideal customer is a 25 to 35-year-old male who lives on the East Coast of the USA and is married and has a child and is and he likes baseball, and you want to serve an ad to that guy saying, hey, are you 25 to 35-year-old dad who loves baseball and has been married? And they go, yes, right? So you're able to control that, right? You can't do that with free strategies. Hey, are you a Facebook friend of mine? Doesn't have the same specificity. You can't really serve as you can do with the paid strategy. So advertising works really well. And final plus of advertising before I mention the free stuff is scale. Right? This is the one thing that no marketer on Facebook that's doing things 100% free has ever been able to successfully answer for me. Right? I'm like, okay, you're good with the free strategies, you're getting engagement, you're absolutely having to hammer the page every day and respond to every comment and every like and all the rest of it, so it's not something I want to do anyway, it's not a life. But how are you going to scale that? You need your sleep, you need to eat. If you want to have any quality of life, you don't want to be on Facebook every 2 minutes liking, commenting, responding back to every single person, right? So how do you scale that? If you are earning $5,000 a month from free strategies, how do you turn that to 20? How do you turn that to 30 to 50 if that's your goal, right? Most people want to progress their income. Inflation goes up, their money is worth less, they want to increase their income. So scale is again something you can use with the paid advertising because you get data. You can put a small budget aside, which I'd advise you to do if you can afford it, small budget into advertising on Facebook, and you're going to get data back. What worked about the ad? What didn't? Who was the most who's the ad most popular for? Then you can start to refine your message and refine your audience and repeat it, make adjustments, repeat it until you finally come across, maybe 6 months from now, the advert that works. One day you go, okay, I'm putting $2.20 in and making $3.50. All right, I'm going to scale this now. I'm going to put $200 in. I'm going to put $2,000 in. I mean, it's entirely up to you and your finances, but you have this predictability because of the data and you can see what's happening. With free, you just can't do that. But I'm not saying don't have a Facebook page and use it in a free way. Here's why. Like most people nowadays, how do they research? They'll Google and they'll Facebook, right? You say my business is this, I do that, and the other they go, yeah. Second, they've finished conversing with you, they go Google you, and then they go search your name on Facebook, and they see what pops up. I get this a lot. I get a lot of people coming to me and saying, I found you on Facebook, or I follow you, your podcast or your YouTube videos, but they're messaging me through my Facebook page. So I obviously know that even though they've been hanging out on my podcast, oh Richard, I've been listening to your podcast for 6 months. Oh, fantastic. They're messaging me through Facebook, right? Not the contact information I give my podcasts. So I can then know, well, that person may have been spending 6 months in my YouTube channel or whatever, but the actual way that they've come to me is they've got on Facebook and said, yep, this guy's posting, he's real, he's, okay, he's around, he's active. Now I'll send him a message. So I still post frequently on my Facebook page. Even though my main, ways are using paid marketing and other methods, I understand that Facebook is having a Facebook page is like a seal of approval for a lot of people who are potentially going to join your team or reach out to you. So by all means, keep on putting the free content out there. Keep on, doing the free strategies on Facebook page that are working for you. It's going to provide a lot of foundational support and proof for the people that are looking to reach out to you. But really, over time, you're going to see that unless you want a fixed ceiling on your income and your reach, you're going to have to pay to play. At the end of the day, Facebook is a business. It's a platform that we optionally use and none of us own it. That's just my 2 cents on what I see actually happening in the industry right now. If you want to learn more about using social media to build a business in network marketing, if you want to learn more about advertising, all those kind of things, then you can go to richardmatharoo.com/webinar. That's across the screen, and it's also in the text area beneath this video. It's a free webinar. It's about 2.5 hours long. It's got some serious stuff in there. I sponsor a lot of people in this industry, over 700 now, and I'd love to teach you how I did that, what's working to this day, and how you can put that into whatever network marketing company you are in. I'll teach you that for free over at that link, richardmatharoo.com/webinar. Did you get some value? Was this some food for thought? Did it give you, maybe if all it did was say, well, okay, I accept the reach is declining, maybe you go do your own research on the people you follow and put a small budget aside and start to advertise, maybe that just sets you off on the right path. I don't know, who knows? I hope you got something useful from this. As I always like to say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses, and if you're a subscriber, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.